Well, thanks for taking a moment to tune in. I'm excited to tell you about several things right now. We have so many things coming up at church that I could talk to you about: our Square One, our e-groups, the fact that we're going to be holding drive-through communion on the 17th to kick off our 40-day challenge. But there are two specific things I really want to draw your attention to in my few moments I have with you today. The first is what's coming up this Sunday. This Sunday in the service, we're going to be having communion. So if you're watching this, you're going to be watching from home, I invite you to get some communion elements. And in the time of response during communion this week, we're going to have an opportunity to fill out our 40-day challenge card. If you've been a part of our community in our series called Just Like Jesus, we've been asking ourselves, what is it that we need to detach from to spend more time with God? And who is it I need to connect with to be more like Jesus to? And so we're asking you to think about that and commit from the 17th of February to the 3rd of April to detaching from something and committing to being and engaging 3 people in your life who need Jesus in a very significant way. So I'm excited about this. I'm excited of hearing from so many of you who are taking a part of this. But I realize that most of you clicked on this video to hear about our reopening plans. Certainly, we have been gathering together in some way or some form in this building on Sundays now for months, but we've been doing it in a limited capacity. If you've been following along as we give updates over the weeks and the months, what we've said is one of the key indicators for us in expanding our Sunday morning services and the things that we offer on Sunday morning are the students in Loudoun County Public Schools going back. Now, if you've been watching social media or watching the news or reading the newspaper, you know that they are scheduled to go back very soon. In fact, on the 16th of February is the first day back for hybrid through 5th grade. And somewhere in March, at the beginning of March, I believe it's the 3rd, will be the first day back from middle school and up. Now, we've said over and over again that once they go back, we want to take a few weeks to gather ourselves together, learn some lessons, and then to relaunch certain programs. And so on our website, if you're not watching already on our website, if you're watching on YouTube or watching on Facebook, on our website, cfcwire.org, you can go there, and it's going to talk to you about some things that are going to be happening as we reopen. But quickly, I want to give you a few dates. On the 14th of March is when we'll be going back to 2 services. We'll have live in this building, 9:30 and 11 gatherings. We'll still be online for those of you that don't feel comfortable yet coming in. But I do encourage you to come and give it a try. We will have more space. We'll be continuing to maintain social distance and masks as long as we're in this pandemic and we get the guidance to do that. That's what we'll be doing. But I do believe we'll have opportunities for many of us who maybe have wondered, well, I have some elbow room, to have some elbow room and to come and to connect in person. So March 14th, back to 2 worship services, as well as starting that day, we will have kids programming from 1st grade through 5th grade. Now, fast forward a week to March 21st, we will start kids programming from 1st grade all the way through high school. So that means our high school, middle school united will kick back off. We'll have offerings for them both in the 9:30 and 11 o'clock hour, as well as we'll have offerings for 1st to 5th grade at 9:30 and 11 o'clock hour. As well as starting in a slow rollout, we will begin to again have community groups gathering here on Sunday, somewhere between March 21st and then April 11th, which is the first Sunday after April, and after Easter rather. And our hope is that then we will be fully functional going forward to where we believe God is leading us. Now, I know that many of you have been praying and many of you have been asking God, how can I be a part of this, whether it's virtually or whether it's in a physical way. And can I invite you to continue to pray? Say, God, how do you want me to be a part of your community? How do you want me to be more like your son Jesus and to go and live that way? There's so many more things I can tell you about, and there's so many more challenges we've yet to overcome. But no matter what is in the future and what challenges is there, I take great encouragement from something I say almost all the time that we say here as we end a service, or I say when I end an announcement section. We serve a God who's able to do immeasurably more than all we ask or imagine. And so the next several weeks, we're going to look to him to do exactly that. Continue to tune in here. We're going to give you more updates about what is going on and how we're expanding and answering some more specific questions. But I wanted you to get those dates on your calendar. Starting March 14th, 2 services, 1st grade to 5th grade programming. March 21st, still 2 services moving forward. 1st grade all the way through high school in both hours, as well as we will then have community groups launching then. We look forward to seeing you whenever God leads you back in here. But until such time that we see each other face to face, may you go in his grace and may you have peace and may you live the life that Jesus is calling you to live.